Absolutely. From AMF Channel, we're here for the title matches of our first major of season 20 here in JBT. It's the Desert Open, and two of our veterans going up for the title here. Derek Acuff has climbed the ladder from the number 4 seed. He's taken on top seed Cortez Schenk for the win, and he's opened up with a 4-bagger to open up an early 21-pin lead over Tez. Derek was whining about having to go over here to the higher side of the center for the finals, and he is going to rescind that whine with a 224 game 1 win over Dallas Leong and Keith Fong, a 227 that beat Eric Hatchett, and a 224 that beat the red hot Adele Warner. Over in the handicap division, Dante Rowe has been red hot all weekend long. He is the top seed at over 700 up through 15 games of match play plus bonus pins. He's taken on Marguerite Evans, so another veteran battle over there. Marguerite is getting 16 in that match, so Donnie's got to win by 17 in order to win it all. First major of the year, $400 on top in each division. Derek's openly stated, whoops, Derek's wobbling all over the place is what he's doing. Derek has openly stated that he is not happy about the fact that he doesn't have a major on his resume. 24 wins, one of our very best, but no majors. He's a couple frames away from erasing that. But Cortez is going to have a lot to say about that before the end of this match, as Tez is trying to catch Kyle King for the all-time titles lead. He's only 3 away to tie, 4 away to pass him. This is Acuff now shooting in the 5th on 4 in a row. Nails it. They're bowling on 2 different lane patterns. The left lane was a version of boardwalk, so short and fairly flat. The right side was a version of Eiffel Tower, much longer, at least in the middle portion of the lane, but still a bit of friction on the outside. Tez opened with a double, had a pair of 9 counts, so shooting on a spare here in the 5th, trailing by 30. And that ball, I think he wanted that ball to float a little bit more in the middle. Picked up a couple feet earlier, lucky to only leave a 6. Cortez went 161 up on the shorts, 55 up on the long, and looked like he was getting better throughout the day today on the blended patterns. Grabbed the top seed at plus 492 after a whole lot of bonus pins. Hard and straight at the spares. Rarely a problem for him. See if he can regroup in the second half of the game here. 10 games yesterday, like we talked about. 5 more this morning. Long weekend of competition. Thanks to Chandler for hosting us. First time we've been here in, gosh, it might be 10 years since we've been here for a JBT event. Thanks to Mark and Mike and the crew for hosting us. Just physical perfection is bowling game. Oh, and rolls the 2-pin there. We'll take that. Derek, as often happens, got a huge break in order to be here, and then has taken advantage of that break. Nothing left to lose. Dallas needed 20 pins in the 10th to beat him back in the very first match, and only got 18. That was after Derek opened in his 10th frame. So give guys this good a second chance. They will very often take advantage. I don't care if Derek wins or loses. I just hope December 1st hurries up and gets here so Derek can shave. That whole no-shave November thing is so old. Whoops. Eric Hatchett's body has taken over Derek Acuff as he continues to false start left and right. Eric finishing up in 3rd today. Nice job. Eric's known for his false starts, but it's really a mature move. It looks kind of goofy, but it's the absolute right thing to do. If it doesn't feel good, stop, reset yourself, do it all over again. For the 6-bagger. Oh! Oh! Are you perfect career on the ball?
100% chance strike on a ball.
Well, that's a tremendous break for Derek on a not very good shot. As Rowie also leaves a bunch on the deck over there. They're only in the 4th, so that's why we're focusing on these guys first. Derek has thrown a perfect game in the title match before, way back in Mira Mesa a couple years ago. One of, I think, 7 now bowlers to be perfect in the title match. A bunch of ASU students, Cortez and Matt Jones. is the complete list, for real. And that's it. Well, champs take advantage of big breaks like that. See if he can here. Oh, and instead it's a bad break right back at him after the good break. He bones an 8-pin there. Don't count out Schenk at all. He can still max out for 257. Derek at a 249 pace with this spare. Both these guys have been doing this a long, long time. A lot of prestige on the line here. No trouble at all at the 8-pin. And obviously a big shot here for Tez because he's going to start to run out of frames if he can't catch the next two strikes here in the 7th and 8th. Get a little shot of Dante, barely making the 4-7. He's leading by 11 on the scoreboard and giving 16, so they're close through 4th frame. This is a key shot for Schenk right here in the 7th. Oh, it's left again. Well, not sure why that ball went left on him. Not sure he's sure why that ball went left on him either. Well, now the max score drops precipitously down to 237. So he's already reliant on Derek to open once in the next 3 frames, assuming Cortez can sheet out from here. The majors on our tour are Best in the West, the Touring Players Championship, the Desert Open, and the Tournament of Champions.
And main event.
And of course main event, which is sort of beyond our own tour. Now big trouble here for Schenk. High on the oily lane and dry and light on the dry lane is a frustrating combo, and his body language tells the story right there. Worked very hard to lead a tournament. I don't know what that was. All right, covers the 2. You never know what's going to happen here. Derek had the first match locked up before he opened, so things can happen. I wouldn't count on it to happen though. This is a focused southpaw at the moment. Roll on to SoCal next week for one of our favorite weekends, a triple header. Doubles, then team, then singles. Back to back to back.
Did you have to get a doubles partner?
I do not. Oh, wow. Second bad break in a row as he levels that rack and the 10-pin forgets to fall. Throw a strike in the 6th over there. Back in the day I did doubles, but it's just too busy at these tournaments and my skills have eroded considerably. Look out. No, oh, sorry, I forgot that was your thing. I haven't even thrown a bowling ball for a month plus. Something like that.
That's fine. Natural talent.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm talking behind into this little camera here. You guys are out there throwing the strikes. Then it's Seattle doubles, and then it's New Mexico doubles, December doubles, really fun times of year. Technically November doubles next week, but whatever. And there'll be a March doubles in Mojave this year, something like that. Mark wins the title for Derek. Gee, open Mark might win the title for Derek, depending on the counts. And he absolutely knew it. That was a title-winning strike there in the 9th.
You know he has no major.
Oh yes, we've been talking about it. Lady, I got this. I got this under control, lady. I've had more trouble with the female parents today. Jessie Becker's mom thought she won $1,000 on every shot of Powerball. She only got a can of peas in the refrigerator, as it turned out. Oh, jeez. Well, already then. Wow. Tez having as much fun as he can in a unfun situation, shutout going into the 10th. Anything less than a win is uninteresting to Cortez anymore at this point. I've even seen him self-criticize some victories at this point of his career. But he'll have to swallow a runner-up spot. He's one of the few that has more wins than seconds. A lot of the time, even on Pro Tour, you see a lot of the very greats have more seconds than wins. Kyle King has way more seconds than firsts. Dallas doesn't want to talk about it. Over to camera left right now. And Tez has more wins than seconds, I'm almost positive. By quite a margin, actually, I'm pretty sure.
I think I got 4 times more seconds.
What's that?
I got 15 titles. Yeah, I think I got 60 seconds.
60 roughly?
I got a minute worth of
60 seconds. Nice.
60 seconds to success. 90% of them are majors.
Yeah, well, listen, it all made up. Peeling off 6 in a row when no one else could have even had 5 in a row is a nice little makeup there for you. Well, alrighty then. Tried the aggressive ball in the dry and got the Brooklyn. For us mere mortals, 205 in a title match is pretty good. For Tez, disappointment. He'll be back. Most likely next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that.
For the next 19 years of his
Yeah.
Basically every time he bowls.
Well, it's been that way for a while, but this is a very long-awaited sweet moment for Derek right here. Can he possibly shave a week early? Are you willing to help us out here? Because we need a shave. Won't you buy a razor with $400? Yes. She's gonna lose it on camera. How many razors does $400 buy you? Can it?
I'm buying for $1 at Walmart, so it's $400.
Oh, it's a sweet moment. Tez's dad and Lori, Derek's mom. They go through all these emotional roller coasters just like their kids do. Maybe more so, really, in some cases. Spare it up. Spare it up.
Throw it right-handed.
No, don't do that.
Feel our pain.
Don't do that. Wee! Well, he'll spin it right-handed, even though he didn't throw it right-handed. That's going to be pretty close. To the end. Derek Acuff wins a major. Oh, here comes Mom. And is a quarter away to the century mark. 25 career titles. Great stuff out of our scratch finalists. And let me see, we're going to go to part 2 here. His handicap has started to get late, so tune in for that. Click right on over to part 2.